Hello again, Martin Monroe again, and I'd like to give you my phone number if I could, 707-273-9918. I would be interested in volunteering my time and effort to work on any voluntary committees or boards you might set up for homelessness. I'm also a founding member of the North Coast People's Alliance, and we're already working on these kind of things, and that's why we started the organization. We have so many problems in existence today, it's just overwhelming. Something I don't hear people talking about, and a lot of great ideas on what we can do for homelessness. I hope you know that there are a lot of people out there who don't want to live in a mission, who don't want to live in a small, tiny house. They want an opportunity to move ahead in life like we should be able to. Something we're not talking about, and it's a real serious issue, is the real estate market. They're gouging people, we're gouging everything around here, gas prices, food prices. There's no regulations anymore in this country. We used to have a country where we believed 100% was fair profit. If you charged 300% profit, people would probably go somewhere else and buy their goods. We no longer have this freedom of choice. Everything's made in China, everything goes for the same price, and there's no price ceilings. We just keep raising the prices of everything. My cousin lived in an apartment in San Diego. The rent went up $100 each year for the last 10 years. And they don't do anything else to the apartment. They just keep raising your rent. Wages don't go anywhere. And so every time you raise your rent, another group of people become homelessness. As the rent goes up, people get homeless. And this is a cycle we're in. And the only way you're going to stop that cycle is to control rent prices. I'll tell you a story about my personal story. I lived in Iowa in 2012. I ran for Congress. I was so upset just to have an opportunity to have a web page because I know they wouldn't let me in the debate, which they didn't. There's a good reason for that. I came out here with $7,000 in my pocket to rent a place, to look for a job, and plan on retiring here. I went to school here in Northern California years ago. I could not get an apartment here in Humboldt County because I didn't have a job, and the job didn't pay 3 times whatever they decide to charge you for rent. So if my income's enough to rent and they raise it and all of a sudden it's not, I no longer have an opportunity to rent a place. And so I couldn't believe I couldn't find a place to rent here. I planned for it ahead. I went into a real estate company and says, oh, you have to have a job and you have to pay 3 times. I said, I got $7,000 right here. You want me to pay you 6 months rent up front? You got a serious problem in this county where you can walk into a rental agency with $7 grand in your pocket and you walk out without an apartment. I have a superior IQ level. I ran for Congress twice. I ran for the state house a couple times. There's no reason I should be homeless, but I've been sleeping in a tent for 8 months. I have an injured shoulder. I can't get a doctor. I have to drive all the way to Reading to get some dental issues taken care of. And it just goes on and on and on and on. I'm looking forward to putting Humboldt County in my rearview mirror real soon if things don't change, because it's just...
Yep, your time's up. Thank you. Welcome.